The National Scenic Byways Program recognizes highways that are outstanding examples of our nation's beauty, history, culture, and recreational experience by designating them as all-American roads and national scenic byways.
Gunfights settled arguments in Cerrillos, New Mexico. Lynchings settled things too, if the fights weren't fair. Outlaws got hanged right here from this hanging tree. It's where the baddest of the bad met their maker. Even a Wild West town like Cerrillos had standards. Many of the old buildings are still here. The streets still have the same dusty look of days gone by. On a dry, windy day, you can taste the dust. There's still a saloon in town and hitching posts outside for the horses occasionally seen. Off and on, there's a restaurant open. Just outside of town, you can take a Tennessee Walker or a Missouri Foxtrotter for a high desert trail ride through the mining country. Or you can hike in the nearby hills, where dozens of historic mines with mystical names might entice you to start prospecting on the spot. On most days, it's easy to let your mind travel back a century in time. You hear the birds chirping, the wind rustling, the local dogs barking, and the rumble of modern iron horses that still go by. Trains used to stop in Cerrillos in its heyday, but today Amtrak Southwest Chief just whizzes by, as if to say there are only ghosts in Cerrillos. Yet the town is in a state of renewal with over 200 citizens. It has a Catholic church, a modest fire station, a health clinic, a petting zoo with some friendly critters, and several shops and art galleries where you can see artists at work. You can mark your claim on Cerrillos by getting a card stamped at the local U.S. Post Office. For history buffs, the mining museum in town was built on the site of the famous Palace Hotel, where such notables as President Grant and inventor Thomas Edison rented rooms. Todd and Patricia Brown run the museum that exhibits many mining and cultural artifacts found in the area over the last century. Todd is an expert on local mining history.
We did a major dig on the property here, an outhouse hole dig. We used probes to find it, and we came across all these artifacts. Whiskey bottles, beer bottles, and inkwells. Maybe Lew Wallace used these inkwells to finish Ben-Hur.
Hollywood still makes an occasional movie in Cerrillos, and many more in the nearby area. The last major production made in town was Young Guns. It's easy to see why movies were made in Cerrillos. It has character. So come to Cerrillos and visit history the way it was and the way it is.